Okay, so we will proceed with the second type of function that you need to find the inverse, right? Okay, so for the second type is a multiplication between two. Okay, multiplication between two. So means that it is fs times gs. So they have two functions here. And then to solve this, you need to use a convolution theorem. Okay, convolution theorem. Alright, so for convolution theorem, they have a few steps that you need to follow. Okay, so it's different from the previous example, which is type 1. Type 1 is a direct forward, so you just use your table. But for this second type, is a multiplication between two, so you need to use a convolution theorem. So how you can know this is first type or second type? You just see at the function. If they have two function that multiply, so that one is what we call is a second type and is a convolution theorem. Okay, so convolution theorem is given by so this is the formula of convolution theorem, so you need to integrate. Okay, right, so I will show you through the example. Okay, so let's say you have a function. Okay, determine the inverse Laplace transform for one over s squared plus 9 by using convolution. Okay, sorry kalau tulisan saya ni macam cakap ayam. Okay, alright. Okay, so your function is 1 over s times with s squared plus 9. Okay, you can see clearly that they have a multiplication happen here. First is 1 over s, and another one is s squared plus 9. Right? So this is the convolution theorem. Okay, alright. So how to answer this? Okay, the first step, you write first what is your fs and what is your gs. Okay, what is your fs and gs? So from this function, okay, you can split it become 2. Alright, so 1 over s, and also another one is 1 over s squared plus 9. Okay, 1 over s, and another one is 1 over s. So if you multiply these two back, you will get this. Is it? Okay, cuba multiply 1 over s direct dengan 1 over s squared plus 9, you will get back your 1 over s squared plus 9. Alright, okay, so this is the first step. You just clarify or write back what is your fs and what is your gs. Step number 2, so you need to determine your ft and gt. Okay, so what's mean by ft and gt? Which means you just using your table to get your ft. Okay, it's a reverse. Okay, because from right hand side fs, you get ft. Okay, okay, so by using table, 1 over s is constant, so it's 1. Okay, it's a constant, so it's 1. Okay, how about 1 over s squared plus 9? So this is trigonometry, so either cos or sine. So like I said before, you need to check the numerator. Okay, numerator. If the numerator is a constant, so that means sine. If the numerator is s, so that is cos. So now it's a constant 1. But okay, this is s squared, so suppose here must be 3 squared, and here supposed to be 3. Must be 3, right? But the original question is 1. The original is 1. So from 3, how to get 1 back? How to get from 3 become 1? So you will multiply with 1 over 3. Okay, cancel these two, you get 1. So the answer here is 1 over 3 sine 3t. Okay, right. So 1 over 3 sine 3t. Alright, so step number 3 is to determine fu and gt minus u. Okay, fu and gt minus u. So these two is referred to your formula. Okay, your formula is fu and gt minus u. Okay, so what is it of u? So if you can see here, this is your ft. So t represent the variable that involved here. So now it's changed, become u. So if here is constant, so that means they have no changes that you can make. So constant will remain as constant. But for this one, okay, this is your gt, right? So gt is 1 over 3 sine 3t. Okay, if here is t, so here is t. Now, from t, it's already become t minus u. So it become 1 over 3 sine 3. So now you will replace t minus u. Okay? Right? Clear? Okay, so now, step number 4 is just substitute back into the formula. Okay, so 0t and your fu here is 1 and your gt minus u is 1 over 3 sine 3t minus u, and then it integrate respect to u. So 1 times here, so 1, okay, 1 is 1, okay. So 1 over 3 you can take out from the integrand. Okay, you can take out the from the integrand. Okay, next you leave it with sine 3t minus u. Okay, so now you need to solve this integral. So you you integrate sine, what we get here. Integrate sine, okay, sine, cos, integrate sine, you get negative cos. So negative cos 3t minus u, and then the thing is, another thing that you need to do is you need to differentiate this one with respect to u. This one is almost students we forgot lah. Okay, ramai akan lupa buat yang ni. Okay, differentiate. Even though this one integration, but you need to differentiate with respect to u, and then you get negative 1, right? So that negative 1 you will divide. Okay, divide, right? Okay, so you still have 1 over 3 in front here. So this one is 1, these two negative cancel to become positive. So the answer is this. And then don't forget to substitute 0t into u. Okay, substitute 0t into u. Okay, and finally, okay, saya tak ada ruang dah, tapi you can do it by yourself. And finally, you will get the answer is... before that, this is negative, but... Okay, sorry. Okay, we continue dekat sini. Alright. Sorry so yang tadi you cancel dulu. Okay, so we continue from this one. Okay, from this. Alright, okay. So 1 over 3. So integrate, just now you get negative cos 3t minus u, and then differentiate, differentiate the whole thing here. Okay, tadi saya exclude 3. Okay, so my mistake. Okay, suppose you need to include 3. Okay, include 3. So differentiate this one with respect to u, you get negative 3 over, okay, over negative 3, and then substitute 0t into u. Okay, these two cancel, so you have 1 over 9, and then cos 3t minus u, 0t. Okay, so the answer you will get is 1 over 9, 1 minus cos 3t. Okay, substitute these two, 0 and t into u, so you will get this. Okay, alright, so this is how the steps of convolution theorem. Okay, maybe some of you will comes with the question like this. Okay, macam ni. Okay, try to look at back at your step 1. Okay, maybe some of you will ask why fs cannot be 1 over s squared plus 9. Why gs cannot be 1 over s? I mean, for this one, Okay, maybe some of your friend do it fs is 1 over s squared plus 9. Maybe some of your friend do it gs is 1 over s. So, class, the answer will be same. Okay, tak kisahlah you nak switch these two, but the final answer must be equal. Equal, okay? How? Okay, I show you. Okay, alright. So, this one, if we choose fs 1 over s, right? Okay, now you want to choose fs is 1 over s squared plus 9. And my gs, our gs is 1 over s. Okay. So step number 2, find out your ft, find out your gt. So by using table, you still get the same answer like the previous one, which is 1 over 3 sine 3t. And this case you get 1. Okay, step number 3, find out your fu. What fu is? 1 over 3 sine 3u. Okay, you will replace t with u. So means that here is t. So now your t now become u. And then this one is gt minus u. And the answer is 1. The answer is 1. Okay. Because of they have no variable t. So means that they have no things that you need to replace with t minus u. So it remain constant. Okay, step number 4, substitute back here. So your fu is 1 over 3 sine 3u. Okay, your gt minus u is 1. And then with respect to u, okay, so 1 so means they have nothing. So you can take out 1 over 3. So it becomes sine 3u du. Okay, so integrate sine 3u, you will get negative cos 3u. Okay. Is it anything that you need to differentiate? Yes, you need to differentiate this one. So it become 3. Okay, it become 3. Okay, and then 0t here, 1 over 3 here. So you will have negative 1 over 9 cos 3u. Substitute 0t into cos 3u here. So you will get the same thing or same answer like the previous one, which is 1 over 9, 1 minus cos 3t. You can do it by yourself, but you will get the same answer like this. Okay, you will get the same answer. Okay. Alright, so this is all about inverse. Okay, so you have two types. So the type 1 is the simple or the direct one. So you just using table, you get the answer. For the second type is the where your function is a multiplication 2 function. So bila you involve it 2, so means that you need to solve by using convolution. And here is the step for convolution theorem. Okay. Alright, okay. So actually after I upload the video for the lecture, then I will also upload the tutorial. So you can do it the tutorial, okay, and then how to answer it, you can refer back the video, you can repeat, you can play again until you understand. Okay, alright. So okay, anything you just can WhatsApp. Okay, boleh WhatsApp saya lah. Alright, okay, see you.